Welcome to Soccer Gaming, and welcome back to the channel that will hopefully help you grow as a player in MLB The Show 22. And in today's episode, we're going to go over the players that I think are going to be getting upgraded soon whenever they decide to do the roster updates, whether it's this Thursday or Friday or next week. These are players that you should be looking to go out and invest in because they're probably going to go up at least a couple of levels, which means they're going to be worth more, which means you can sell them and flip them for some big profit. So if you'd like to watch that, stick around. So as always, we break this down into batters and pitchers, and we always do 5 batters that I think are going to go up, and we do 5 hitters that I think are going to go up. So first, we're going to start off with the hitters. The first hitter I think that is going to be going up is Jose Miranda. In the last 14 days, he's hitting .356 average, 9 runs, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs, and a stolen base. Right now, he's currently a 72, upgraded to a 74 with a 4-star matchup. He will definitely be going up to a 75. It'll be interesting to see how far he actually goes up, if he'll go up to his 75 or if he'll go up to his 74. Usually if they go up, I like to look at their 5-star ratings and see what they could possibly go up to. And I think at a 5-star, he goes up to his 75. But at his price right now at 67 stubs, you could grab him for 70 and flip him for at least 300 when he goes up. So you can be netting about 200 profit off of this guy. So this is a guy you want to go out and buy a ton of and flip him when he goes up. And the next guy I think is going to be going up with the roster update is Alec Bohm. Last 14 days, 13 runs, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, and a .365 average in 52 at-bats. Definitely going to be going up at least to his 75. I think he might even go up higher, looking at his hitting with the silver and what they have is a 5-star matchup. So obviously at the 5-star matchup, they had 17 to the contact and power on the left side. Adding those, I think goes up to at least a silver at 75. It looks like with the 5-star upgrade, he could possibly hit 76. So probably a good bet in with Alec Bohm. Currently 85 stubs, and he's actually selling almost for 300 already. So he's a guy you could probably get for 88 stubs, buy 100 of them, 200 of them, sell them for 333, which is going to be a 300 stub once the taxes come out. So you're going to be netting about, what, 215 a piece from this guy. So if you grab 100 of them, you're looking at about 25,000 stubs for Alec Bohm. And then the next guy I think is going to be going up from a 68 to at least a 70 or possibly even higher is Nick Gordon. He's playing very well in his last 14 days. 6 runs, 1 home run, 7 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, and a .424 average in 33 at-bats. So he's definitely playing a lot better than his common hitting here. I see him going up very soon. So again, he has a 2-star matchup. It's kind of like seeing what he does in the next couple of days will kind of really shoe in what he could do. But right now, I'm willing to take a risk on him. He's basically, you can buy him for like 25 stubs, and at worst, he goes up to 111s. You sell him at 111, which is 100 stubs after taxes, which puts you about 75 per flip with this Nick Gordon. So even if he doesn't go up, you could still sell him and still get 75 stubs for profit. I know it's not like this great profit, but I'm also looking at, well, what happens if he goes up to a 73, 74? He's instantly worth 220. And so now you're looking at like 170, 270 stubs per flip. So a very cheap guy to go out and get right now. I would suggest going out and getting a ton of them. The next guy is someone you will know, currently at a 78. I think he goes to a golden 80 this week on the update, but he has 11 runs, 5 home runs, 9 RBIs, a stolen base, and hitting a .319 average out of 47 plate appearances for Rhys Hoskins. I think he does go up. I think he does increase his hitting to a gold. So as you can see with the 5-star matchup here and how he's been playing recently, he's definitely a card that might go up to gold. I think he does. He is a little more expensive than I would normally pay for one of these going up to gold, but he is selling and buy now. His buy now price and selling price is pretty high at 472. So I think you could probably squeak about 500 out of that, which puts you around the 200, 250 stubs per flip on this guy. If you have the stubs to go out and invest in him, I think he really does go gold, and I think he's an easy gold lock this week. And then our last guy we're going to talk about is Eloy Jimenez. Last 14 days, he's had 7 runs, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, 0 stolen bases, but hitting .405 average with 42 plate appearances, so playing very, very well. You can see here they have him projected to go up to gold at 80. I think he does hit it. So at the 5-star matchup rating, you see the increases they put on his contact and power right. With those stats, he goes up to an 80, and I think he does go up to an 80 and a gold. And at 141, we looked at Hoskins last. You saw how much he was going for just a sell now price. This guy's going for actually more. 533 would net you about 500 stubs. If you're buying him for 140, 150, even if he goes up, I mean, you're looking at about 350 stubs profit. I would go out and get Jimenez as fast as possible because I think he goes up. And the next thing we'll be going over is the pitchers. The first pitcher I'm telling you to go out and get is Edwin Diaz. 6-inning pitch over the last 14 days, 5 saves, 14 strikeouts, 0.00 ERA, and a 0.33 whip. Definitely a guy that is going to probably go up in value right now. His value is actually pretty low for him being an 88. You could basically buy him for $5K, I believe, at 88, maybe a little bit more, but you could sell him for $6.4. I think he goes up to at least $7K if he goes up to an 89 or a 90, which is the way he's been playing. Definitely a card that could be up and hitting the 90s very soon. The next guy is a guy I told you to go out and get with the last roster update. If you did so, you saw him go up to a 75. I think the same thing this week. I think he goes up. Last 14 days, 22 innings pitched, 1 win. He also has 20 strikeouts, 0.82 ERA, and a 0.73 whip. Definitely a card that's going to continue to see that increase. And at 62, I think I bought a ton at like 44 and sold him at 333, making a ton of profit. Same thing here. Buy him at 66, sell him for at least 333 profit. You're looking at about 240 per flip. And the next pitcher I'm telling you to go out and get is Jesus Luzardo. I know at a 76 it's going to be hard for him to hit gold, but I do think he stands a chance with the last 14 days, 12 innings pitched, 1 win, 11 strikeouts, 1.5 ERA, and a 0.42 whip. I think he has what it takes to get all the way up to gold if he can get there, if he continues to play well this week. I think he's a good lock, and if not this week, for sure roster updates later. I think he's been playing very, very well over the last couple months. I think he hits gold before the end of the year. The next guy, I don't know why I'm still wasting my breath. This guy should have been a diamond months ago, but Clase, you're going to have to go out and get him. He's cheap. Last 14 days, 7 innings pitched, 4 saves, 7 strikeouts, 1.29 ERA, and a 0.43 whip. Currently 2,211. He goes up to at least 4K after he hits diamond, so go out and grab him now. And then our very last pitcher that I'm telling you to go after is George Kirby. Last 14 days, 15 innings pitched, 1 win, 19 strikeouts out of 15 innings, a 1.80 ERA, and a 0.87 whip. Definitely a guy that's been playing good the last month. Currently very, very cheap at 59 stubs. You can grab him for probably 60, sell him for 222. That's going to be, what, 140 profit. Or you can wait till he goes up to 300 stubs and sell him there. You're going to get about 240 profit per flip with this guy. Right now, currently cheap. He's been playing well. I think he continues to go up. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If you have any questions, comment them down below in the comment section. I read every single comment. So if you have any questions about who do you think will go up, or if you have any guys that you're like, hey, will so-and-so go up, comment them down below and I will get you an answer very quick. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button, and also check out my TikTok. It is linked in the description below because I release these videos on TikTok first for about an hour or two, and then they come to YouTube. So if you want that hour or two advantage, head over to my TikTok and follow there. Until next time, Slacker out.